What up, family? What we have here is a bad decision. So much bad decisions. It's a police chase, and ended up being a fatality in it. Not even have words for it. Just check this out.
What you just witnessed was a crash at extreme speeds. Unfortunately, for one occupant, it proved deadly. What follows next is never-before-seen footage acquired by our dedicated team of volunteers. Graphic imagery is excluded from this video. On December 3rd, 2021, officers from both the Solon and Bentleyville Police Department in Ohio found themselves involved in a deadly chase. The suspect and his accomplice in the passenger seat were discovered after police officers randomly scanned their license plate and found the vehicle was reported stolen. Police reportedly followed the suspects until they pulled into a group home driveway. According to court documents, this Bentleyville patrol officer quickly lost track of the stolen vehicle after they exceeded 80 miles per hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. The Bentleyville officer then radioed neighboring departments about the situation in hopes of capturing the suspects. Solon officers responded, quickly assembling stop sticks down the road. Reacting quickly, officers attempted to reduce traffic in the area.
I'm gonna stage in the intersection and block it off. That way we don't have a crash here.
It's coming right at you. It's got one headlight. He's doing about 80. Swerving in my lane.
Good hit. Crashed out. Crashed out. Send the squad.
He was already swerving when he hit the stop sign.
Radio, send a couple squads.
Back here! Here! Off! 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 Don't move! You're gonna get bit!
Some officers go to the suspect's car, while others help injured civilians in the crash. The impacted pickup truck housed an 89-year-old driver and his 85-year-old wife.
Stand by for me.
Hold on. The truck.
Oh man, I'm on blood thinners.
Okay.
Where did this guy come from?
Radio, got an elderly male on blood thinners, elderly female with an injured.
You're gonna get bit!
I was sitting there.
All right, let me get something on there for you.
Ridiculous.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Hey! Let me see your hands!
Hold on, stay in the car for me.
I don't give a shit. That's your problem.
Is she okay over there?
Off!
What you get when you Hey, go to the other side, sir. Would you please, my wife?
Can you check out the wife on the other side?
Can you get cover on him so I can put him up? Let's go. Let's go.
Hang tight, I got people coming, okay?
Okay.
Are you hurt? Or just shook up?
Oh, it's a
Yeah. Okay, stay in the car for me, please.
Hold up.
Damn.
They said there's a gun on the floor in here.
Into the car.
Don't move.
I'm not gonna move. I'm trying to
Can't move, man. My leg.
There y'all complaining, y'all dumbasses.
Are you hurt anywhere or
Hey,
just bleeding?
like that.
God, I'm just.
Okay. Just lean against the car for me so you don't get dizzy.
I'm okay.
Damn, this is
Okay.
ridiculous.
Hey, keep your hands where I can see them.
Yeah, as long as you keep them hands right there.
Where's the gun at? Don't point. Don't reach for it. Just tell us.
Down here somewhere.
Don't look
And they
at
got a
it.
gun.
Look out that way. Keep your hands right there.
Lean them right down on that car if you have to, but you do not bring them inside that car.
Are you paying?
Cover him, cover him. Cover the driver, cover the driver.
Wow. Maybe you should just give up next time.
I want to drive.
Or maybe you should whack him in his head until he stops driving.
Is there anybody else in this car but you two?
You want to have him climb out?
Nobody in the back?
His legs broke.
Yes.
Are you trapped?
Yes.
Can you move that way?
You can pull me out. I can't move myself.
Hold on a minute. We're going to check him first. He's got worse injuries.
This is the thing, man.
No, he do.
You're bleeding.
The officers, our first responders, you guys are the heroes. I don't care what people say. Oh, it's bad out. I don't care. This job will make you go fucking crazy. I believe it. Excuse my language. But you have to pursue ignorance. The ignorance have a big accident, causes a big calamity. Then you have to stay humane to them. That's hard. Officers.
Bleeding out your face, man.
I am. My mouth. I can't step on.
Keep your hands right here. I'm going to help you get out as soon as they deal with him, okay?
Where's that gun, man?
Here, if you hop out, I'll get it. I'll keep cover.
Let's see, they must have bounced.
I'm going to see if I can get him out. Cover him. There's a gun in the car, so keep your gun on him.
Okay.
He's cuffed, but I'm going to try to help him out of the car because he asked if I could help him climb out. Do you think you can move if I help you crawl out?
My leg. Damn, look at my leg.
I can't pull you out. I'm just going to hurt you more.
Oh, he could get out.
His leg's broken.
Let the fire department come and cut this open, okay? Just breathe in nice and slow. Keep your head up here. Keep talking to me. His leg is all folded up. He can't get out either.
I hope the wife is okay. You never showed her.
Yeah, I got him.
Was he trying to avoid him?
Two in here. They're both going to need cut out. The driver may be able to get out, but his leg's broken. Did we get the gun out yet or no?
No, we don't know where it's at. What's going on, man?
I was shaking my hands off my head.
Okay.
Joe, plan over here so you got a better line of fire. Keep an eye on both of them.
I just hope the other people aren't too bad. I think these guys are probably going to be all right. You still breathing okay? Talk to me, man. Okay, I know. They're going to take the top off the car probably and cut you out. They got to do their thing, man. They got to fire up the jaws of life and cut you out.
Can I get the glass on my arm?
Go ahead.
I don't even know where he came from.
Got his ID? Did you get the wife's?
No.
Yeah, Sally.
Oh yeah, she's pretty banged up.
Your wife's name's Sally?
Sally, yeah.
According to Adam, she's not good enough to answer any questions.
I'm all pissed off because he goes like, they drove right past me. Tell him don't. They just kept on going.
Oh, these guys?
They're just one gun?
So they say. If they could get the driver out, I could try to get the gun out.
The driver could get out.
Yeah, I'm saying if the squad gets him out first.
Driver might be able to get out.
Or we just pull him out and sit him on the grass.
Give me a damn cot. I'll take him out myself.
How you doing? My name's Dan. Here we're gonna get some tools out. We're gonna cut that door. We're gonna spread it, okay?
Did you see the other drivers? The other people from the other cars? See how bad they are?
You doing okay? Don't need a squad to look at you right now?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just kind of shooken up. I don't think I'm injured.
Oh, you got hung up in this with some people.
I work right here. That's where I was going.
You might have to take the day off.
The male, he's got a couple cuts. He's okay.
The reason why you gotta stay prayed up because of the ignorance of other people, and these are young people. So I pray you guys continue to stay well out there. I'm constantly having to hit the highway back and forth, so please keep me in your prayers as well too, because you just don't know. I mean, we think we good, but a lot of times, and sometimes it's not that way. But for the most part, we pray we stay safe. Oof.
Okay, the female, she had some, I guess some stomach pain, some rib pain possibly.
Nothing life-threatening though. Doesn't look like it.
No.
They're lucky, and these guys are lucky.
Despite the officer's positive outlook, things would go downhill quickly for one person involved in the crash.
Hey, right pocket, removing gun.
Okay, go ahead.
Keep your hands up.
I got you, Steve.
Don't reach for that gun. Is that the only gun on you?
Weapon secured.
Where's the other gun at?
Not another gun.
I guarantee you the press is going to be all over it. Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
that
all
side.
because they want to run from the police, or I'm not sure what they were doing prior to me running from the police. They got to have all this manpower, all this money, spent to make dumb decisions. This is, to me, that pisses me off. I know the officers like, what the fudge? The cops got somebody that can hurt 3 other people.
Turn and sit. His right leg's broken.
Passenger says he's 19. I wonder how old this guy is.
19. The passenger. 19 years
He's an
old.
adult. That's what I'm hoping.
We gotta get it off.
Everything's getting cut, boss. There's no way around it. Sorry. Our job take care of you medically.
From the airbag, she's a little old lady. She was just saying like it's hard to breathe. But
If I got in there as fast as I could and cut the airbag out.
yeah.
Hey Luke, when they get him out, you gotta search him.
Put on your top.
Yeah, I shanked myself.
Do you have any neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain? Leg pain, that's understandable in your situation. Can the cop search his back before you put him on the back? We got a broken leg, just so you know. I know, so before you move him, you can clear his back.
Want to get in there and just check them as they get them out.
I have one requesting, they have a female who's stating that she is a significant other that was involved in the crash, and they want to know if she can come through.
No. Not at this time, radio.
Tell him to go to Hillcrest.
Anybody that matters has already gone to Hillcrest, yeah.
Compound. Both. Kid fit both. And this is definite.
Yeah?
I feel horrible because I was going through the intersection. This guy in this truck started to go, and I'm hitting lights and sirens, and you know he's still kind of going. Make eye contact with him, tell him to stop.
The bang bang thing, you know. They don't care. They don't care.
No, they don't. They're
Now the only thing they care about is that they're in pain.
Idiots.
Right. I mean,
Idiots. No regard for anyone's
agree.
safety.
It's stupid.
Shortly after the passenger is taken away from the vehicle, officers begin searching the decimated blue Ford for evidence.
Is there any weed in there? A little bit, yeah. It's not even open. Or is it open? No, it is open. Okay.
It might be interesting. Hey, Jamie. That might be interesting.
Hold everything because they shot a guy during the process and they don't know the condition of what with the
All right. Jamie said somebody was shot when the car was taken. I'm going to guess.
Because that's why they were running.
That mask might have been used.
So he shot somebody.
The victim that they shot might not make it.
After some investigation, officers discover the suspects were responsible for what courts would determine was a crime spree. 5 days prior to the events shown in this video, the suspects committed crimes that resulted in roughly 4 dozen.
You see this crap? Involuntary manslaughter, suspect 1. Involuntary manslaughter, attempted murder, aggravated robbery, aggravated theft, robbery, felonious assault, aggravated vehicle assault. This is the totality of the crimes. This is crazy. Concealed weapons, having weapons under disability, grand theft auto. So the car is stolen, and the suspect 2 attempted murder. Well, we got attempted murder, aggravated robbery, theft, robbery, abduction. Where you get abduction? And felonious assault. So they should. No wonder they were running, but still, their actions caused all this calamity, and I think this is a fatal. Video too. So let's see the condition of whoever died, if that's. I think that's the case, but let's see.
Dozen charges between the two of them. This included multiple counts of grand theft auto, aggravated robbery, aggravated theft, abduction, attempted murder, and felonious assault. The 19-year-old driver of the vehicle was already going through the court system for a separate incident that happened roughly 6 months prior, where he faced 10 different charges related to drug trafficking and possession. According to news sources and court documents, the suspect was allegedly caught trafficking fentanyl-related drugs after he rushed a friend to the hospital who was suffering from a gunshot wound. This case legally disallowed him from possessing firearms, a factor that would rack up his sentence for future incidents. Suspects obtained the blue Ford after they robbed and shot the owner, a 23-year-old working a second job as a Grubhub driver. Interviews with the victim indicate the suspects shot him in the hip and abdomen area, even though he fully complied with all their demands. Luckily, after emergency surgery, he was able to walk a week later, although the bullets still remained in his hip. His GoFundMe page is still active and can be found in the description below. In court, the main suspect and driver of the vehicle, J. Marlon Romeo Hayes, would be tried for all of his mentioned offenses. On December 15th, the court listed a $750,000 bond that was never posted. He alone would face over 30 charges for his actions, and he pled guilty to nearly all of them, likely in hopes of a lighter sentence. However, the court applied the Reagan-Tokes Law to several of his offenses. The Reagan-Tokes Law refers to a case where a 21-year-old student who was abducted, raped, and murdered in 2017 by a man on parole. This relatively new law allows the court to extend sentences beyond what court guidelines recommend if it is determined the defendant would be a danger to the public if released on parole. His defense attempted to avoid the application of this law, citing his mental health issues, general lack of education, a 72 IQ, absence of a father due to prison sentences, and that he allegedly pled guilty to the crimes during a police interrogation where they failed to read his Miranda rights. They cited that Hayes was remorseful, wished to utilize prison programs to further an education, and eventually reunite with his infant daughter.
Yeah, you can't let him get away.
Yeah, because they're going to be in the wind carjacking people before the day's out.
Unfortunately for Hayes, he was sentenced to multiple years in prison for every single one of his guilty verdicts. His longest individual charge was for an aggravated robbery, which was 11 years plus 3 years firearms specification, totaling 14 years. If all of his charges were ran concurrently, meaning he serves multiple sentences simultaneously, that would have been his full term. However, he would instead serve his sentences consecutively, meaning one after the other. This resulted in a verdict of 71.5 years in prison. Hayes' defense team argued against this verdict in court, saying Hayes has the potential to do good. The court responded with, quote,
How the fudge they think this dude has potential to do good? I don't like prison, but with these charges, are they out their mind? This kid should have been locked up from the first charge. Because he shows disregard for life, for everything, especially after shooting that Uber Grubhub driver. Well, I guess this is all within the same incident. That's how he got the car. But still, he was on charges before.
I hope that is true. However, any good you do for a long time to come will be within the state prison. At 20 years old, even under the best circumstances, he'll have to serve 85% of his sentence under Ohio law and won't be eligible for release until he is 80. According to news sources, his accomplice Rontel Dante Parks was sentenced to 18 years in prison for his crimes. Even more lawsuits continued to rise from the events in this video. According to news reports, the then 89-year-old driver of the pickup truck is suing the officers involved in the chase. Although his 85-year-old wife was rushed to the hospital, she ultimately succumbed to her injuries.
Damn. She died hours after the crash. Think about, damn, it's messed up. Whew.
Just hours after the crash. In the wrongful death lawsuit, he claims their continuation of the chase, their use of stop sticks, their disregard for being in a residential area as school was being let out, and failure to evacuate citizens from the area caused the crash that killed his wife, whom he was married to for 65 years.
Damn.
It's not clear.
You lose your partner of 65 years, man, out of the fucking blue. Yeah. It's kind of emotional because, I'm going through a lot right now, but that is so fudged up. And he right. Those officers, they could have let off. It was a residential neighborhood. And, I mean, even though it was the criminal's fault, they could have backed off a bit and got him later. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that the officers needed to get them and get them in custody. But I guess it's when you're in the midst of it, when you're in the heat of the moment, it's like, you have to use your training, but still, I think so too. Because even when he was going through those stop sticks, he was swerving already, so he was losing control of the car. And then that stop sticks caused him to really, of course, blow the tires, and then boom, that's when the crash happened. Unfortunately, prayers out to that gentleman's family and him. I'm sorry his wife passed away though. Heart of grass, I'm sorry. It just hit me.
If the woman's health conditions played a role, the image here indicates the pickup safety cage held up well under the forces of the crash, and there is seemingly no damage to the passenger side door. He is seeking combined damages of between $25,000 to $125,000. That court case is still active, with a trial by jury currently scheduled on June 3rd, 2024.
Lost control. Yeah, it was because he was going too fast and the road was a little bit wet, and he tried to avoid him. Yeah.
I feel horrible because I was going through the intersection. This guy in this truck, make eye contact with him, tell him to stop.
A truly tragic story.
I agree.
Since finalizing this video, we do have 3 updates. The first is court records indicate there were a total of 52 charges filed on those 2 suspects over a 6-month period, many related to violent crimes or gun violence. 2, the suspects are not going to be sued because there's simply no money there. And number 3, you might hear stories about how fatal pursuits are on the increase, and fatalities did increase in 2021 as crime peaked. But fatal pursuits are now on the decline as violent crime is declining in most metros across America. Finally, a big thank you to our small team of volunteers. They methodically tracked all these cases through the court system. They got video from multiple agencies and did the investigative reporting to track down just about every detail in this case. Please consider becoming a member to support our efforts. Thanks.
You guys go support this channel. I'm gonna have their link for a reference of this video in my details. And man, I mean, feel free to comment. Tell me what you guys think. This is crazy. But again, this channel, yeah, I'm gonna put their information in the links for me plus reacting to it. So, man, that's crazy. Man, you gotta stay safe out there, man. I'm gonna see y'all next video. Peace.